Hello everybody. We are gonna do a little house reset. I tend not to clean days my husband is off because we usually do stuff. It's not too bad, but we have a friend from out of town. Hello Nikki Poo if you're watching. So we're just gonna clean up a little bit because he's gonna come over later. Let's get this place cleaned up. Not gonna do too long of an intro, but we got dishes, laundry, you know, the whole shebang. So let's do it. Welcome back to another video. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. I was wondering what in the world I was going to talk about for another 16-minute video, and I was thinking, you know the videos they used to do back in the day, like random questions, get to know me type things? So I found on the internet a website that will randomly generate questions, and we're going to do that today. Hopefully it's enjoyable. Hopefully you get to know me a little more, and I'm excited. So let's pick our first question. So the first thing that popped up was, what is your favorite food? This one's a tough one. If I could only pick one food to eat for the rest of my life, it would probably be a sandwich. I love a sandwich. Like a big sandwich. Like a foot-long sandwich with all the meats, the cheeses, the toppings, toasted, grilled, whatever you have to do. Check out my crumble cookies. You know I already ate one. And you know it ain't a sandwich if you don't have the chips on it. Ooh, now I so want a pickleman sandwich. I have a birthday party to go to at the end of the month, and I'm trying to lose about 5 pounds or so just to feel a little bit more confident in my swimsuit. So I had a protein shake and 2 hard-boiled eggs today, and that sandwich just sounds 20 times better. Well, we gotta move on from food. The next random question that popped up is, if you could make one rule for everyone in the world to follow, what would it be? I've pondered on this for a few minutes now, and I think the number one rule that I wish everyone in the whole world would follow is to do no harm to anybody else. I think that would solve a lot of problems. It would prevent a lot of problems, and also to always have to put your cart away at the store. Like, why are you better than anybody else just getting to leave your cart in the middle of the road or in a parking space? Like, I don't get it. Like, have you watched Cart Narcs? I love that guy, and I wish that I could help him, you know? Alright, if you saw my last video, we're going to decide if this is a now problem or a later problem. I got my nickel. We're gonna flip my nickel. See if I need to put those bad boys away. Heads, I leave it to later me problem. Tails, I gotta put them away. Here we go. Tails! Oh no! We couldn't get lucky 2 days in a row! Poor Megan having to dry the dishes. Anyway, next question is, what is your favorite way to spend the afternoon? And I will say, if I am by myself, so I'll just kind of describe my nap time. Like when my daughter's napping, this is kind of how I spend an afternoon by myself. I will have lunch because I like to park my butt on the couch and watch YouTube or Hulu or something like that and have my lunch. And then I will lately I've been trying to use air dry clay, and it's really fun and frustrating, but it makes me work my brain, so I've been enjoying that. Or I like to get out and do some gardening or do Legos. I have so many Legos that I've done, and I have so many that I still have to do. I order them off Temu because they're so much cheaper, and I'll just take an afternoon, or an hour or so. It depends on how many pieces, but I'll have to show you my Lego collection because I have quite a few that I've done, and I have so many more to do. I'm excited. Now, if my husband's off work, I want to get out of the house. I am done being in the house. We need to go do something. So, something new, preferably, but we go to the zoo a lot, or we go to the children's museum. Check out the squirrel in the backyard. I love seeing the squirrels and the birds outside. Then I want to go out to dinner. I want to go to a new place. I want to try something new. Look at my nice clean kitchen. Isn't she pretty? We're gonna light a candle to seal it with a kiss. No, wait. Behind me. This table. I swear. Oh, check out my anxiety university sweater. I got that off the TikTok shop, and I really like it. If I don't clear this table off every day, it just keeps getting piled and piled on. And then we have this. We have this problem. Next question. What is one fact that a lot of people don't know about you? And I was trying to think of something, and I can't really think of anything. I don't really do anything. I don't really have any talents. But I guess nobody on here would know that I didn't graduate high school. I dropped out of high school when I was 18, and I recently, like within the past couple of years, got my GED. Are you guys liking this? I feel like I'm so dull and boring. Snap out of it, Megan. These people are here to see uplifting positivity. Anyway, moving on. What is your favorite quote? I have a lot of favorite quotes, but the one that resonates with me the most is, "It is what it is." I used to struggle a lot with anxiety and depression, and just having that quote in my head, "It is what it is," like, it either is this or it isn't. Like, there's no need to overthink everything. Like, it could be as simple as, that's just why, that's just how it is. I hope that made sense. It's so hard talking to a screen and like trying to form coherent thoughts, like words coming out of my mouth to where people would understand them like over a screen. I don't know. Whatever. Next question. Do you have a significant other? Why, yes, I do. I have been with my husband since 2008 is when we met. He was 16, I was 18, and then we got married 4 years later in 2012. It was actually the day that the world was supposed to end, December 22nd. I remember the Mayan calendar stuff. Like, I was like, well, if I don't see ya, I guess we're not getting married. Love you. And we, like, didn't... Whoa! Dropped my cup. We didn't spend the night together. Like, he stayed with his friend and I stayed at home. And, like, we had the... I'm not even going to our wedding. It was... Never mind. Anyway, we have been together for like 16 years at this point, and it's rough. There you can see him in the background there. That's us in the picture. We've been together that long, and it's hard. We've had a lot of good, and we've had a lot of bad, and the one thing that I think that I can tell people who are trying to have a long-term relationship, or like if people ask me, how have you guys been together so long? It's patience, really. Like, you have to be so patient with each other and, like, good communication. So, that's my word of advice. My next question that popped up, what is a movie that you wish you could rewatch again for the first time? And I will say, this is going to sound so cheesy, but I wish that I could watch the Titanic again for the first time. I watched it as, like, a child, and I wish that I could have that experience as an adult. Like, the whole story, like, I'm obsessed with anything Titanic, so I just feel like I would appreciate it so much more as an adult. I know that sounds stupid, but that's one of my favorite movies of all time, and to be able to experience that as a more mature adult, I feel like I would appreciate it so much more. Okay, this is a good one. Tell your most embarrassing story. And I will say, I do not get embarrassed very easily or very often. But when Ember she was in the NICU for 51 days when she was born. And we became friends with this couple that was also there for a long time. And we were in their room one day just talking, and Matt was showing them something on his phone. Like, we used to have tarantulas. You guys saw him if you've been with me a long time. He was showing them a video of this tarantula, and he goes to scroll his phone. I feel like you know where I'm going. He goes to scroll his phone. Let me tell you, the girl that he was showing was right up next to his phone. Like, because the spider's tiny or whatnot, you have to get close to the phone. She's literal inches away from the phone, and the husband is like leaning into to see. And I'm just standing there, not thinking anything of it. And I kind of peek around to see what he's showing them, like which video he's showing. And he swipes He swipes. And it is a full frontal X-rated picture that I had sent him, and all up in these people's faces. And the embarrassment that I still have. I don't really talk to them much anymore. Like, they're on my Facebook and stuff. But, like, oh my God. I ran out of that room so quickly. And I come back and they're like such good sports. Like, they didn't even say anything. Like, I was so traumatized. Oh my God. And Matt's like, he's like, oh, like, put his phone away really quick. Like, oh my God. That was definitely the most embarrassing thing that I've ever experienced, and have not experienced anything like that ever after. Okay, next question. What was your first job? My first job, I worked at this little store called Ben Franklin's in Macon, Missouri. I was like 15 years old. I was a cashier. It was like a little craft store. Like, they sold flowers and home decor and like craft things. And that was my first job. And it was like, I was not good at math and there was no electronic anything. So I had to like put the numbers in, and I would always mess up. So I ended up getting fired, I think. I don't remember. It was literally 20 years ago. Look at now, the basement's all clean. And these are the things that I have on the walls. I thought I would just show you that I am a lady. I'm a lady. I have a certificate. I own some land in Ireland. That makes me a lady. And here's my desk right now to edit and do this voiceover. This is the bathroom that's in the laundry room next to the washer and dryer. We hardly ever come in here. It's like full of bugs, and like, it's nice to have a second bathroom, but it just collects dust most of the time. And you'll see on the ground those little black dots. They're like roly-polies and bugs. And that is not poop. It is not. It's just from the water sitting in there. Like, I'm going to flush the toilet. It's clean water. But it's dirty, like, around. And it comes clean off. You'll see. It comes clean off. But, like, why is it so gross? Like, I opened that and I was like, what is that? Next question. What, if you weren't doing this profession, what would you be doing? And technically, I don't have a job, but I think anybody that's a stay-at-home mom would consider being a stay-at-home mom as a job. If I didn't have that and I could pick any career that I wanted, I would love to be a personal, like, organizer, like, to help people organize their homes and stuff. I love sorting things and putting things into categories and then finding ways to store it. Like, that's just my favorite thing, and I would love to do that. Next question is, how do you waste time most often? So, TikTok, freaking scrolling on TikTok. You know, I can be there for an hour, 2 hours. If I take my phone to bed, I could be up until 2 a.m. scrolling on freaking TikTok. Next is, who is your celebrity crush, past or present? And I will say that there's quite a few men that I crush on in the celebrity world, but the number one, I will tell you, his name is Finn Wittrock. He is best known for like roles in American Horror Story. Oh my gosh, I'm looking at a picture of him right now. He's tall. He's got tan skin. He's got dark hair. He's got light blue eyes. Please just look up a picture of this man and watch him in American Horror Story. He is such a good actor, and I know, like, they're acting and stuff, but I feel like even that's a little bit of how he is. That's just my cup of tea. You know what I mean? The question is, what kind of elderly person do you hope to be? And I hope that I'm that little crazy lady, happy, like, able to buy you whatever you want, like, just like cozy, and like a good baker, like baking everybody stuff, like, you know, just like that grandma. Just that grandma. That's what I want to be. Alright, this question's good. What do you dislike that everybody else seems to like? And you know what it is? Freaking coffee. I'm seeing everybody. Oh, I love this coffee. What coffee do you drink? I don't drink any coffee. I'm just not a coffee person. Like, oh, well, have you tried it this way? No, no, I'm not trying coffee at all. I don't like it. I don't like the caffeine in it. Like, I don't like anything about it. You know what I mean? And I feel like everybody and their freaking dog drinks coffee. Like, yay, let's go get a coffee. No thanks. I'll just stick with my water bottle, my emotional support water bottle. Thank you. I think this will probably be the last question. We only have about a minute left. I hope you enjoyed getting to know me a little more. I feel like I've been so boring, but we will end this with what is your favorite season? And I feel like my favorite season is about to come up and I'm so excited, but fall. I love fall. It's not too hot, it's not too cold. The mosquitoes are gone usually by this point. It just feels so cozy. Like and to wear long sleeve and long pants. I love being cozy and bundling up. So I will say fall. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I did not expect to be cleaning this much when I first started this video, and I even forgot, like, coming back and editing that this video was so long. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got some motivation, and I will see you very, very soon. Well, next week. I'm hoping to post on Thursdays. I think that's a good day. So hopefully next Thursday there will be a new video for me. I hope you enjoyed. Give me a like and subscribe if you're new. Bye!